one can do to fend off even the strongest attackers. We'll show you what they are.
Practicing martial arts since he was 6, and now he has 3 minutes to turn us into black belts.
Krav Maga master Tony Morrison joins us now with the self-defense moves you need to know to protect yourself. Great to see you, Tony.
Hi.
Krav Maga, these guys are just pounding each other. You were just telling us is an IDF program. The Israeli Defense Force came up with this. What's the idea behind it?
Basically, it's basic movements that are your natural movements. All the techniques are based on it, but it's highly aggressive, and it's about really protecting yourself and being very aggressive when you're being attacked.
Like you say, so much of it is knowing about your surroundings and trying not to get into those situations, but if you do, teach us how to get out of it. For example, say somebody's pulling me by the arm.
All right, so from here, we're going to demonstrate on her first, and then we're going to show you. So I'm grabbing her by the arm. Okay. Right, so basically...
I got you there at the end.
Yeah. So basically, someone's grabbing you and pulling you, you're not going to resist and go the other way. Yes, you're going to come, right, your inclination is to go away, but what you're going to do is realize that the threat is there, and then go for it. So palm strike to the face. Oh, good. And then some more palm strikes, and give me some knee strikes there. Good. And we go, in Krav Maga, we go a lot for the groin, so groin techniques are very, very important.
So let me ask you a question. Why an open palm? Why not
because it's easier, that's a great question. Because if you're not used to making punches, the metacarpals in your hands are very easy to break.
For sure.
It's very easier for you to use the heel of your palm. You have less injury, so if you get into a confrontation, you don't really have to worry about injuring yourself.
How much force can you put behind that?
Just as much force as you do with a regular strong right cross. Yes, but you make sure you're using the heel of the palm and you're going for the soft spot in the face.
All right, now me.
So I'm going to choke. So I'm going to push you back. Lift your right arm up. Rotate your body. Yes, rotate to left. Good. Now my hand is up. Now start turning and start attacking me, which is the most important part. Exactly. So after you're out of the threat, you have to make sure you attack. Good. Good. Attack. Good.
Unbelievable. There's no chance you're getting mugged in New York. Tony, you're the best. That's amazing, and it's highly aggressive. We can attest to that.
Yes.
Do to fend off even the strongest attackers. Hey everybody, it is 8 minutes before the top of the hour. He's been practicing martial arts since he was 6, and now he has 3 minutes to turn all of us into black belts.
Yes. It can be done. Krav Maga master Tony Morrison joins us now with self-defense moves you need to know to protect yourself without a weapon. Great to see you this morning, Tony.
Thank you.
Krav Maga, I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Yes, sir.
It's an Israeli form of self-defense, and it's pretty brutal and effective.
Yes, sir.
So how do you protect yourself from a choke from behind? A real concern?
I'll choke from behind. That's no problem. From here.
Whoa!
Okay, now teach me how to do that.
All right, good. So I'll put my hand around your neck. All you're going to do is take your hands like this. You're going to bring them back, and you're going to attack my thumbs. You're going to pull them straight down. Yes, there you go. Let me see you do that. Grab my thumbs and pull straight down. Yes, there you go. You got it. Pull. Good. And do it again. Really fast and strong. Good. Now you have to turn and start attacking me. Yeah, that's the most important part. The most important part that you have to remember is you have to attack your attacker.
Right.
You have to attack
So it's not a gentlemanly form of self-defense.
No, it's self-defense.
It's about the crotch a lot.
It's about being safe.
Okay, so that's one attack. Is there another standard
yeah, we can do a choke from the side. Someone comes up to the side and grabs you.
Whoa! Don't even try it, man. At that point, you know what I mean?
I guess
that's what we want. We want to deter the person from attacking us more.
So see if Tucker picked that up.
Yeah.
Right,
so I'm going to choke you from the side here. My hand's here. You're going to use this hand, and you're going to grab my thumb and pull this one here. Pull it across.
So I pull it that way.
Okay, you're going to pull.
Oh, you're intimidated. And then I knee in the groin.
Absolutely.
Right. So the point, it seems to me, is just respond with overwhelming aggression.
Exactly. Yes.
Instead of don't hit me in the face. That's not a good thing.
No.
Right? I mean, you should definitely do that.
Why don't you try it on Brian? I don't think you can intimidate him. Do you think you can?
Attack. A third standard attack.
We have lots of different attacks. What would you like to learn?
Just try it.
You demonstrate it fast and then do it with me.
All right, so let's do a rotational defense. So you stay here, and I'm going to push you back.
Jeez.
Wow. You seem almost surprised how good you are. All right, so what do I do?
All right, so I'm going to grab you. I'm going to push you backwards. You're going to extend your arm straight up to the ceiling. No, up to the ceiling. Now turn, rotate. Good. Now bring your elbow down. Now take this hand and start to hit. Start to strike, yes, and turn with all the hand, yes, and more. More strikes, and more strikes, and more strikes, and more strikes.
I'm going to also outpoint him.
What do the judges say?
Before we even get in the situation, though, we really ought to make sure that there's nothing around us and always be aware, not be just down in our cell phones all the time, right?
Situational awareness is what we call it. Is always being aware of what's going on around you. So these are things that you always want to do. You don't want to have your head in your cell phone. You don't want to walk into a building and not look around where the exits are.
What if you grab my arm? I'm just walking. What do I do? The temptation is to
resisting, you should come right in and start striking immediately, right? Because anybody who's grabbing you and pulling you towards you is not a good person. You should immediately start to strike them.
All right, so I want to talk to you. If I can just ask you guys real quick, what do you get out of it? There's a lot of things you could be doing right now. What have you learned about yourself in doing this?
Well, it's better to be safe than sorry, so I want to prepare myself. God forbid one of these situations ever occur, so I will be prepared.
Right, but do you also learn, too, that being that you guys have become very skilled, you could really do some damage to somebody, not to, unless you're attacked?
Well, basically, the entire point of this program is to learn when to use it and when not to use it, also on how to defend yourself. It's a great way, especially with great instructors like we have.
All right, and what's your name?
I'm Nicholas.
All right, Nicholas, tell me what you get out of this. What do you like about it?
It's I learn how to defend myself.
Right.
And when someone's choking me, like whenever I'm walking, I can get away.
Quickly, right?
Yes.
Right. Use a lethal weapon. Guys, great job. Thanks so much for coming down and helping us out. We appreciate it.
All right, thank you guys for having me.
All right, Tony, thanks for coming.